What's up, guys? Welcome back to Miami Dolphins Syndicate. Sorry I'm a little late, guys. This is the all 22 film review from our absolute butt kicking this past weekend. Part 2. Sorry, guys. I can't wait to do this on a win. That would be absolutely amazing. Hopefully I can do one, coming next Monday or something. Who knows? But you know what? So what we got for you today, gonna kind of go over, lower the music a little bit more. Gonna go over almost every play, of the game. Gonna be swapping back and forth between, some plays early in the game, some plays later in the game, just to give you guys kind of an idea of what happened at the beginning, why there wasn't adjustments made, or why there was adjustments made and why they didn't work. So yeah, I did notice some things, like when I watched the game initially, I did notice, or I didn't really notice how many throws Tua actually missed. You'll be able to see how many he actually missed in this game. I thought he only missed like maybe 2 or 3. Turned out to be a lot more than that, but I can show you guys maybe why he missed it. It's not really an excuse, but more of why he needs to do better. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. Shoo. Wrong button. There we go. What's up, guys? Oh, wait. What happened here? I had this already. Here we go. All right, guys. So obviously this is kickoff. Nothing really happens here. Touchback. Okay. So, very first play of the game. Got him in motion. And I mean, that is a solid throw. Like, you'll see here, on the screen has to get brighter. You'll see here, that is a great throw. That's just a great play by the safety on Tyreek. Is it just me, guys? Or, like, I know later in the game, obviously, Tyreek is hurt and was wobbly. But, like, I don't know if maybe he slowed up for that pass. Like, Tua didn't lead him on enough. Or if maybe, like, he hadn't hit that burst yet. You know what I mean? Because we know when Tyreek hits that burst, he's just absolutely gone. No one's ever catching him. But it seems like he hit that burst and then he, like, slowed up a little bit. And maybe Tua underthrew him. Maybe he didn't. I don't really know in that situation, but the timing looked good. Like, and that's a matchup you want. You want safety on Tyreek. So the timing looked good. Tyreek was right there. Better play by the safety. I'm not sure if maybe he could have led him a little bit more or not, but that's nitpicking, and we're not here to nitpick. That wasn't a bad throw. That wasn't, that was just a good defensive play. So here, I'm just going to show you guys the first drive because it's only 3 plays. But that's a really tight window throw, you guys. Like, you'll see in this angle how tight it actually was. Let's see. Look, he has his hands on him the whole time. Like, I can go back and show you guys, or I'll just show you literally the next play. They were doing this press man coverage almost all game long. Like, yeah, that looks, good. If he's not being held the entire time, now maybe that's pass interference. Look, we didn't get calls all game long. The Chargers didn't get calls all game long. I know people are blaming the refs again. Like, I blamed the refs a little bit last week. When I rewatched the film, it was an equally bad game. We just got the bigger calls against us. So it was, all you can ask them to do is be consistent. They were consistently bad last game. They were consistently bad this game. I don't know what it is with West Coast refs and just being inconsistently, or just consistently bad. Like, I'd rather have an inconsistent good game. Like, hey, maybe you got like 2 absolutely bonkers calls wrong, rather than getting like this was all game long right here. Ball's not there, hands on the shoulder. Like, that's hindering his timing. So with you guys, let me go back to my full face here so you can see me. So with Tua and Waddle and Tyreek and just this offense as a whole, the biggest thing is timing and anticipation. We saw San Francisco take away kind of like the middle of the field last week. People are like, oh, the San Francisco 49ers had a blueprint for how the Dolphins were. No, they didn't. There was people running open all game long against the 49ers. Tua had a really bad game against the 49ers. He missed throws, had miscommunications with the receivers. The receivers had bad games too. This game, Tua had a couple bad throws, but for most of the time, it was just his timing and anticipation was just not there. This defense is without two starting corners, without their starting strong safety. Like, okay, Dolphins are too, but we have to be able to take advantage of that. And I don't know. We'll see later. I'm gonna fast forward after this drive a little bit to later in the game, so you can kind of see they're still doing it. They did this throughout the entire game, and it made no difference. Like we didn't make the proper adjustments. So first drive of the game, that hits Waddle in the hands. I mean, you can't really ask for a better throw. He's just all over him. So for example, just watch here. That's just covered the entire way. Now, where did that ball actually go? That ball went to Tyreek. That was a perfectly... So normally when they're in this coverage, Gesicki's... Oh, hey guys. What's up? Hey, how you doing? So let me run that play back. Oh, we're already running it back, whatever. So yeah, that hit Waddle in the hands. You can't really have a better throw. Back to what I was saying over here. So they have Gesicki out here one-on-one. They have one safety over here to help. With two receivers. You have a linebacker here. That's Kyle Van Noy. Just watch how this play develops. One linebacker drops out from there. Tyreek is right here. This guy is one-on-one with Gesicki. This throw's not there. He's, like triple covered. Kyle Van Noy's right there in his face. He has to get that ball away. He throws it to Tyreek, who that timing is there. But it's just a great play. The only thing that would have been open, you have this guy here, Mr. Mostert. This wasn't open at the time. He's coming out of his break now. Tua couldn't get... Maybe Tua... And now we'll see in the end zone view. But the only real time that he has is for this throw here. He gets that away fast. I think an adjustment that he could have made is rolling out and extending this play. You can't step up. Actually, no, he couldn't have. The only option he had would have been to roll out here, but you got that guy coming straight downhill. He's turning the corner on you. I'm sorry, you're not getting out of that. I don't think any quarterback's really getting out of that. You gotta get the ball out of your hands. That's a catchable ball. He threw it away from that DB, away from that DB. That's a catchable ball. Got to come down with that. It's funny how the angles make you see different things, right? It's funny how that works. So, like, initially, I'm like, oh, maybe Tua could have rolled out, extended the play. No, he couldn't have. I thought that was, a good play by the DB, but it's really just a drop by Hill. So... I mean, it was a really good play by the DB, don't get me wrong, but Tua put that in a place for him to catch it, away from the DB. This is a punt. I mean, if you guys want to watch... oh, yeah. You know what? We'll watch this, because this is an absolute... Just look at this, man. Look at this, man. Look. Boom! I love it. I love it. It's actually funny because if he didn't have that exact timing, Carter was breaking away from him. Carter almost broke away from him by diving under him. Here's another thing, guys. So I want you to watch this. Herbert is a great quarterback. Don't get me wrong. This is a critique on our defense, not oh, like he didn't play good. He just had open receivers. Herbert played absolutely fantastic because he took what the defense gave him. Play action. I mean, this is just bad defense. He breaks away. Sorry, hold on. Go. I need to see that play. I need to see what Eric Rowe is doing, because Eric Rowe, he's right here. What's he doing? He's shifting. Bro, where are you going? This is when you got to know your assignments. You know, now that was a well-designed play, because he blocked for a second to make sure Eric Rowe didn't hover over him. That's what got him so open. But the thing is, if you're Eric Rowe, you can't abandon that completely. He's still an eligible receiver. If that play blows up, you still have two guys to your right. You have no one in your zone. Go attack the tight end. Or at least hover over that way. Like, you don't need to be scrunched up in that little space there. That's what opened up that play. That's what made it so easy. Gerald Everett, he's played really well this season, hasn't he? Just, he gets off on Jalen Phillips, and this is just way too late to be seeing that, bro. The Dolphins defense does this all the time with motions, and it's crazy. They did this all last week too. Like, okay, you're over here, you're on Everett. You shift back over. Bro, you're on Everett. You're on him. And guys, I can't tell you how much I just don't want to see this man on the field. What's up, Gage? You're working on a Russ film study? Hey, bro, Russ actually didn't play bad. I mean, he had that one interception, but it was really just a great play by Gay, to be quite honest with you. I do want to look into that a little bit further, but back to my Dolphins. I despise this man on the field. I told Jacob during the game, I'd rather have Rashad Jones, who's been retired for 3 years. He's only 34 years old. He still is in shape. He works with the same trainer that Xavier Howard does. They still work. They still work out together. They still train together. He's been out of the league for 3 years, and I still think he can come back and play better safety than Eric Rowe's been playing. Eric Rowe had that one awesome season that he probably should have been in the Pro Bowl for, but he has just been so bad ever since, and it's been just incredible, like incredibly bad. You can't let that happen. I just want you guys to see this. All right, now back to so no one really wants to see a run play, but I'm going to show you guys this anyway. Eric Rowe, you got to have this gap here. He does a good job of that, but now you got to accelerate up here. Get your angle. He cut forward too much. I gave him an extra 2 yards, gave him the touchdown. Or touchdown. Gave him the first down. 100%. That's what I have in my notes. Great awareness by Gay. Oh, yeah, bro. That was to not only bat that ball down, but to actually, like, hey, oh, I can grab it, and now I can run to the end zone. Like, that stiff arm on Russ, though, is kind of funny. I will say that. That's just, like, that's the epitome of what's been going on with the Broncos season. This is the epitome of what's going on with the Dolphins defense all year long. It's just like, you're not Blitz Boy. I'm sorry. Blitz Boy makes that tackle. That's an extra yard. Like, you know how many times this game they've gone for it on 4th and 1 and that we didn't get the stop? Like, it was at least 2-3 times. The yards matter. Go forward a little bit here. This was an insane play by Herbert, so I do want to go to this. I don't know where this guy's going. I don't. But he kept his eyes downfield. He really didn't have anything open. He could have dropped it over the top, but you have a big man that's coming into your face. You just, you know, you say screw it and throw that. You could have had him over here, actually. Hey, look, I found something bad on Herbert. You know, one of these days I'm going to record this so I don't get the dark screen every time I put my mouse on it. This was great defense. This was just absolutely baller defense, guys. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I am currently turning down the AC in my house with my phone because I am sweating in this room. All right, there we go. We're down to like 68 degrees. Just that was a good play by Eric Rowe there. That's what he did well, guarding the number 2 tight end that they have. This was bad. That was bad tackling, bad everything. And once again, it's just playing pitch and catch with him. Like, I want to go back to here. Baker's on him. This is a good route here by Mike Williams. But you just got to go. You can't get juked out like that. I'd rather you take the penalty for the blindside tackle or whatever it is. And you can also jump to a specific play if you want Game Pass. In the US version, what happens is this is a full hour and 10 clip, so I can jump to specific plays. If I, for example, if I go by this here, so I can go by this here, but it won't. It will give me like, for example, they went 16 plays, 8.5 minutes, turnover on downs. But so I can go ahead and click on this, and I'll change to this, but the problem is that it gets fuzzy, and then after the play's over, it doesn't replay it or show the next play. It just like goes to a random play, and it's all fuzzy here now because it just loaded up the clip. Now it's loading up another play. So that's the reason I don't do that. But I can easily just skip to wherever in here and just like I have an idea of where it's at. So Tua held on to the ball a little long there, but you guys want to see why? That'll be great. I love just breaking down the film. So no one really cares about defense. Let's go back to the offense. Nothing is open, bro. Nothing. Look at this. Covered, double covered. This is a pass interference and a half. I don't know what this guy's looking at. It was like this all game long, though. And to not make any adjustments, like, you know they're not giving you your calls. You know that they're going to be physical with you. You're going to be all over you all game long. You have to make some kind of adjustments. And why in the world do you not have anybody here? Why? Look at this. It's just ridiculous. I'm gonna back up a little bit to where the Dolphins started the drive. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, I think this is Herbert's ridiculous throw. No, this is the screen pass that I absolutely just. It's like if. Oh, I must have gone a little too far here. I missed the whole drive. Here we go. But if there is a specific play that you want to see, I have an idea of where it was at in the game. So I can easily go, okay, this was, you know, halfway through the game, a quarter through the game, and I can easily go and find that. It's not that big of a deal. So if you guys want to see a specific play, let me know. Drop it in the comments, and I'll go find it, and we can watch it together, and I can break it down for you. So this looks like the first play from, well, our end zone. Just an absolute laser. That was beautiful. And it was dropped. You can't throw a better ball than that. You can't. Oh, Wi-Fi having some troubles? Why you having troubles, Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi? But yeah, this is essentially why I stay with the full condensed full all 22 is so I can do this. Wait, what? See, why are we restarting here? Yeah, so I will be better next time. I will. I promise. So we're gonna restart that play. I didn't get to see like anything. So how's you guys' day going? All right. So here, oh, mind it. They're impressed, man. By the way, look what this guy's gonna do. Gonna get his hands on Tyreek. That was. Ooh, he bit on that. He bit on that hard. If Tua waited a second later, that's a touchdown. That was a mistake by the linebacker here. He bit underneath. You don't ever want to bite underneath because that will happen. He made a mistake. Tua threw that ball a little early. Tyreek should have caught that ball. So there's three things on this one play. Three things on this one play that could have been better, should have been better. First thing is, Tua shouldn't have thrown that ball. It was a perfect ball. Tyreek should have caught it, but he should have thrown it here. The other bad thing is by the Chargers, where this guy just absolutely bit underneath. And I mean, that's it. Look at this guy, incomplete. Bro, you were 15 feet from the play. Be quiet. 15 yards. But that's what it is timing, anticipation. I just really wish he didn't bite on that. That was a good one. Tua fooled him a little bit here. Look at Tua's eyes. Or you can't really see his eyes, but look at where he's looking. That was kind of a no-look throw. Held this guy with his eyes and just threw a dart over here. All right, first read here. He read the linebacker. Didn't like that. Yeah. Pumped it. Threw it over here. Tyreek slips. No yards. Yeah. That was actually... I'm almost proud of him for seeing that linebacker with all the people that are always commenting on how his height... Jacob, sorry guys, got to clear my throat there. As I was saying, Jacob and some other people always talk about how his height is a factor. The man is 6'1". He's the same height as Jalen Hurts. He's the same height as Devontae Adams. Like, okay. Like, by the way, guys, Devontae Adams is shorter than Steph Curry, if you guys did not know that. That's crazy if you think about it. Thank you to Jason Kelsey for pointing that out to me, by the way. All right, next play. Run play surprisingly goes nowhere. I want to show you guys. This is the only run play I'm going to show you guys. Only run play I'm going to show you guys, and this is going to be the specific reason why. Watch him. Watch him right here. Oh, was it the other guard that missed it? Hold on. I apologize. I actually didn't watch this play. Oh, hey, Tyreek. Missing a block on a run play. Connor Williams. Losing his block on a run play. But look at my man T-Stead. Like, what are y'all doing? Connor Williams, at the first half of the year, was rated as like a top 3 center in the league. As far as blocking wise, guys, I'm here to tell you, I've watched the film. I've seen centers that are better. He falls forward too much. So when you have that leverage where you're leaning too far forward, you're not balanced. All a defender has to do is either back up or push you down, and I mean that's easy. He got pushed down there. You're not chop blocking, and that's essentially, and it's hard to do as a center. It's so hard to be a center in the league. It really is. But with the injury to Liam Eichenberg, like it's all surprising at all the way this offensive line has turned out this year. As far as like you sign an all-pro left guard and put him at center. You get, I love Teron Armstead. He's a great leader, great communicator. But, I mean, you know he's going to miss 3 games, and you don't have a serviceable backup. Greg Little cannot play left tackle. Brandon Shell cannot play left tackle. He barely play right tackle. I mean, Austin Jackson maybe, but he's been just as injured throughout his career too. It's crazy. It's insane. The last time we had a good offensive line was when Laramie Tunsil was playing left guard for us. Like that's insane. Gas mask, baby. All right, I'm just gonna skip a little forward here. This is definitely a pass play, so I'll show you this. He looked over here, didn't see what he liked over here. Looked over here on his one-on-one matchup. Did he no-look that? That was a terrible decision, by the way. But, okay, so I do want to show you guys. I don't know if this is illegal contact or not. So, illegal contact is basically contact similar to this beyond 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Now, that's right at 5 yards, guys. I don't know if that's illegal contact. It's been making its way around Twitter that, oh, it's illegal contact. It's not. It is. It's really tough for me. It's football. It's football. That's what it is. This ball shouldn't have been thrown, though. I'd much rather throw the one-on-one over here. You have a check down right here. Like, I know it's 13. I know it's third down. I know it's third down and 15. But you can't be throwing balls like that. And he doesn't make this decision often. You can't throw like that when it's 0-0 on your own side of the field. You can't. Actually, I believe that was second down. I believe that was either first or second down. But yeah, actually, he stared him down the whole. He didn't even look at the one-on-one matchup. That's crazy. So Tua has to. He wanted that matchup the whole time. He thought he was gonna come open. It's little things like that. He's gonna kick himself. He's gonna kick himself when he watches the tape on that. He's gonna see that that was third down. Like I said, if he took that check down, maybe he gets the first down. But you also have to think about field positioning. And this is my argument against the defense as well. Field positioning, guys, is very important. Now, when you're able to get the ball at your own 40, even if you only go 20 yards, think about how little 20 yards is. You go only 20 yards when you get the ball at the 40. Talking about maybe a long field goal. 58-yarder. I can name at least 6 kickers I would trust to do that in the beginning of the game. If not, hey, you have an all-pro punter. Pin him inside the 5. And I don't think that's being discussed throughout. Like, people want to make fun of, 3rd and 13, hit a check down. Look, if the play's not there, then yeah, hit a check down, guys. I mean, if you guys disagree, let me know. But that's just my 2 cents. If the play is not there, hit the check down. Now you're looking at punting from the 20 rather than punting from your own end zone. So that's... Now they get the ball at their own 43. That ball could have been back here at like the 25. They scored on this drive. You want to know how they scored? Look at this. I don't know what X was doing there. X, bro, I gotta stop defending X after this week. I've been defending him over and over and over again. He has to show me something. Like, he's been really good, but really good isn't cutting it anymore for what he's being paid. If he's injured, he needs to be on the injury report. He's not on the injury report. He was dealing with 2 groin strains. He's no longer on the injury report, though. But he's so slow right now. He doesn't have burst to him. Like, you watched him guard Deontay Johnson. That he had burst to him. He doesn't have burst to him. And arguably, he should have been less healthy in that game. Oh, that was just an absolute whiff. Let me know if this is annoying to you guys. I apologize. So normally I'll get the chance to kind of record this so that way I can just pause and without having it go darker screen or whatever. But this is what we got to deal with today, guys. I am actually sorry. That's just a whiff by Van Ginkel. I remember watching this live and Jacob just looked at me like, "That's your boy." Yeah, we're not going to watch a bunch of run plays, guys. Here. Bro, okay. Okay, yeah, I did want... this is one of the plays I wanted y'all to see. Look at this. X sits right here, thinking it's a comeback route. He thinks he's going to come back right here. This is where Chargers fans don't even know how good Keenan Allen is. It's because he's been injured all year. I get it. You forget how good your player is. Same thing as with Dolphins fans with Byron Jones. They don't know how good Byron is because he's been out that long. And they're like, oh, keep Cater in there. I'm sorry. I love Cater. He's not as good as Byron. Going back to this right here. He sits on this route because Keenan Allen makes him think he's going to sit on this route. Justin Herbert knows exactly where he's going with his ball the entire time. Keeps Holland over here. Holland is playing so deep for no reason at this point. And then once again, that's on play calling. Now, Boyer, absolute awesome guy with coaching. Absolute terrible play caller, especially situationally. This is just on... Wait, what? Wait, what? I was watching the wrong guy. Who broke on that out route? So X sits because he sat. Oh, that was Keon Crossan. Oh, that's my favorite guy, guys. He's not really my favorite guy. In fact, I absolutely don't want him on the field with him and Eric Rowe do not belong to be on that football field when we have Igbo sitting. I'd rather have Verone McKinley on that field. I'd rather have Igbo on that field. Guys, Keon Crossan, great special teamer. He cannot cover. He can't. He has good plays, whatever, blah, 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 blah. He's not a good one-on-one guy. I'm sick of it. He showed this last week. He showed this the week before. Igbo is like glue to these guys. He lacks some ball skills. That's a little bit of ball skills. That's it. He showed improvement over this year with those ball skills. Is he really that bad at special teams that you're going to have him in healthy scratch when you have Keon Crossan doing this every single week? Bro, Josh Palmer is better than every single other receiver not named Hill or Waddle on our team. And you're going to stick Keon Crossan on him? Look, Igbo's not the best corner, but he is the best third corner that we have. I don't know why they do this. Keon, you're a great guy. You're a great special teamer. This cannot be allowed. Okay, you slipped. Whatever. That one's for you, Jacob. Just want to say, you know, he could have rolled out, you know? He could have rolled out. On you out, Jacob. Now, this was a good play by the Dolphins defense here. Everyone was covered downfield. Herbert had to get rid of it. Great pass rush. Rushed 5. And still held good coverage for a significant amount of time downfield. This is like the one play, like, I mean, Herbert extended this with his legs. I mean, and there's nothing you can do. I mean, you have John Jenkins just in your face like that. He's lucky to get that one away. Just throws it away. Everyone was covered down here. I mean, even Baker had... Oh, I give Baker a lot of crap. He does have good coverage, but he has absolutely zero ball skills. It's like if... Honestly, it's like Igbo his rookie year. Or last year. I mean, he's right there the whole time, but zero ball skills. Never looks back for the ball. Igbo's improved tremendously on his ball skills over the past year and a half. Baker, though, no. Yeah, he sits. He sees over here, but this is going to be... I hate zone coverage, bro. This is the reason. This is the reason I hate zone coverage. He's open, and because you don't have a man on him, he has to fly back. Because he flies back, he's now way more open than he just was. When he crossed into the zone here, you leave him for a guy that's still trailing back for no reason at all, and a guy that has to come back to him over here. Now he's going over to Eckler. He's in like no man's land because he has one guy running towards him, another guy that's just in his cut. I mean, what do you do? What is Eric Rowe doing? What is Eric Rowe doing? Please, someone tell me what Eric Rowe is doing! That ball didn't even go to Mike Williams, bro, but he was open. The defensive line bailed you out. Herbert didn't know where to go with that ball for a long time, but he had plenty of places to go. And just, Wilkins, I love you. Oh my God. Eric Rowe, I never want to see you on a football field ever again. I think your hamstrings are bad enough where I think you should retire. I think we should sign Rashad Jones off. Who's with me, guys? Who's with me? Sign G5 Rashad Jones off of retirement, pretty much, off the street, get him back in here in a Dolphins uniform, and get Eric Rowe the heck out. I'm so tired of seeing him. He was a healthy scratch for a reason. He was a healthy. If you guys don't remember, they had Igbo active and Eric Rowe inactive a few weeks ago, and Eric Rowe, I don't know either, guys. Especially after being down Brandon Jones. But hey, I know why. It's because you suck. Look, you're old. It happens. I'm sorry, bud. And just another screen that just like, get him down, guys. By the way, when I saw this defense, that are 7 yards downfield or more, excuse me. Now, look, nothing's open here, nothing's open there, nothing's open there. But hey, I got this man that's about to be ineligible man downfield. They knew they were going to screen as soon as they saw the defense. As soon as they saw that defense. Now you have an absolute monster of a man taking on a corner. Another absolute monster of a man. Another tight end that's going to come up here and make another good block. Or that's another offensive lineman making another good block on a DB. Now you got your defensive line chasing a running back from behind. And we get a decent job, but like, come on. 15-yard line now? I get it. Like, come on. Come on. They end up kicking the field goal, so like, it worked out that case. But if you guys remember later in the game, let me see if I can find the play. That was not it. Touchdown, was it this one? Okay, yeah, it was this one. So this was... We just saw that one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 drives later. I'm gonna jump a little forward here. Actually, screw it, guys. I'm just gonna... I have this available to me. I'm just gonna use it. Okay. Back this up. Okay. This is a 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Look at the defense that they have out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 guys within at the goal line pretty much. This is an easy play call. You're gonna do that? Okay, cool. I'm gonna throw this screen and have all these blockers right here. By the way, that is an ineligible man downfield by a long shot. That's an offensive lineman, bro. It's an offensive lineman right here. Look at this guy. He's 5 yards down. I didn't even notice that the first time I watched this. They have a freaking guy that is 5 yards downfield. Offensive lineman that's 5 yards downfield at the time of the pass. That's ineligible man downfield. Anyways, they get down to the 1 yard line. Like, the 1 foot line. And look what they do on the next play. Now, I'm sorry for the blurriness, guys. I'll get it fixed. I'll work on my stuff. But this is just too easy. You're talking about a 4th and 1 from the 1 foot line against a coach that notoriously goes for it on 4th and 1? It's too easy to get those get those blockers out there when you give him a 15-yard cushion. I just hated that play calling. That led to a touchdown. All right, back to our absolute ineptitude on offense. So we'll go back to our third drive here. Go to the next one. Okay, so we get it from the 25. The pitch play that goes absolutely nowhere. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Blurriness. I going back to this video, and I'm just skipping forward. I just wanted to make my point, and I did. So how we guys feeling? You guys want to see any more plays? Let me know. This is gonna be a shorter stream today, just because it's really just the same thing over and over again. There was no adjustments made by the Dolphins. It really wasn't. Oh wait, there we go. This is a really bad pass by Tua, by the way, guys. Look, I love Tua and I defend him tooth and nail. I'm gonna call him out on his bad throws. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. You can't just be completely biased. That ball was way behind him. Now, was he thinking on a comeback route? Maybe, I don't know. But to me, last week it looked like he had a lot more. Last week he had a couple missed throws. A couple missed throws were bad. This week he had a lot more missed throws, but weren't as bad. I need him to just. It's hard to be perfect. Even Herbert wasn't perfect in this game. Well, this guy's running. No, man. Sherfield was waving for that. Where's that Waddle? That was Waddle. Waddle was waving for that. Oh my God. If you guys just saw what I just saw, drop a comment right now if you look, I stopped that. I stopped that. And I rewound it. Let me know if you guys just saw what I just saw. This is why I am just like so. Watch Connor Williams. Watch that ball. That ball's at Tua's head. Come on. Look. I get it. You got somewhere to be. But bro, if Tua has to go up here. Go up here. Look, he's been doing it. I didn't even notice it on the on the sideline image. But it's so noticeable here. If Tua has to go up for that ball all the time, like he's aware of it now. Thank God. Because God forbid you have a bad, you're a good snapper and you friggin' have a bad snap and then it goes for a fumble 15 yards behind you. Right? God. That's just like awful. That was also a bad throw. Tua rolling to his left slightly. It's more like stepping to his left. So Tua stepped to his left, threw across his body. That is one of the things. So everybody wants to get a knock on Tua's arm strength. I'm sorry. My opinion on the matter is his arm strength, or lack thereof, yes, he doesn't have the strongest arm in the league. He doesn't. Let's face it, guys. He doesn't have the strongest arm in the league. If you can name me name me more than 5 quarterbacks he has a stronger arm than. He doesn't have a strong arm. He doesn't. It's okay. Because you don't need one. Like, he's able to make these 45, 50-yard throws. You don't need to be able to throw 60, 70 yards. You don't. The thing is, though, is that he needs to he doesn't have arm talent. And by arm talent, I mean be able to adjust your arm. You're going over here, someone has their arm in their face, you throw it sidearm. That's what I'm talking about. Arm talent. Be able to roll to your opposite side and throw across your body. That's arm talent. He's getting a little bit better than he was his rookie year and last year as far as arm talent. Being able to do those little no-look passes, or like, hey, I'm staring at you for 5 seconds, and then all of a sudden I'm going and I'm on target. He's getting way better at that. But that's more into his anticipation and timing and things like that, which when it gets disrupted, he can't do those little things that he does. He needs to be able to improvise a little bit better. He needs to be able to make that throw to Gesicki right there. And that wasn't even that difficult of a throw. Now, given there aren't, I can maybe name you 10 quarterbacks that can make that throw. Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert. I don't even know Josh Allen makes that throw. I don't think he has the accuracy for it. Lamar makes that throw. Already said Burrow makes that throw. It's whoops. But yeah, Tua needs to be able to hit that throw. Leads to a punt. It's just rolling a little bit to his left, and it's just a little bit behind Gesicki. He just needs to lead him a little bit. If that ball is like here, that's a first down. Through behind Gesicki. That was, I think, the third bad throw he had on the game, or fourth bad throw he had on the game, something like that. So let's zoom a little bit further. Once again, it's just beating us with the screens. It's those little, the last couple weeks, it's been those little 5-yard, like, look at this real quick here, guys. So, where is it? This drive, 16 plays, 73 yards, 8.5 minutes. Turnover on downs, no points from it. But that does affect the offense. They did 8 plays, 14 yards in 3.5 minutes. But this one down here, 14 plays, 90 yards. Like, people were talking about, oh, the defense only gave up 23 points while playing nearly 80 snaps. I get that. But if you can't, the 80 snaps wasn't necessarily the Dolphins' fault. Or the offense's fault, not the Dolphins. It's obviously the Dolphins' fault. It wasn't necessarily the offense's fault. Because what's your excuse for playing 16 plays on your very first drive? You're fresh. What's your excuse? Then you play 8. Then you play 6. You know? And the 6, it was a big run play off of a 2nd and 7. Or a big run play off of a 3rd and 1. A 3rd and 1 that you absolutely just, like, cooked the bet on. Absolutely just... I'll show you guys. 3rd and 1. You're playing man-to-man with a high safety. Single high safety. Man-to-man. Look who doesn't have his hole. Allen misses the tackle. He goes for more. You stop him there, that's a field goal. But yeah. And then this is the play I wanted to go over. This right here. So this, after they gave up that 22-yard run off of a 3rd and 1. This is the play that ticked me off. Looks like they're playing man-to-man, right? Nope. Gonna drop into a zone. Neither of you guys are covering this guy. You have 1-on-1 here. 1-on-1 here. Wait, who is that and who is that? He gave up on that's Xavier Howard giving up on his receiver there. Whoa there. Hello, hello. Blue screen. What are we doing here? I don't know what that's about. I'll reload that. Oh, okay. Anyways, it was this one. It was this one. Yeah. So you have Landon Roberts here in the middle covering this. Xavier Howard's gonna give him a little push and let him go. Drop in his zone. Now this is his guy over here. You have offensive linemen everywhere. That ball's not thrown yet. He's past the line of scrimmage. That's another ineligible man downfield. But why do you have a Landon Roberts covering the crosser? He's not that fast. Bro, like, if it was Jerome Baker, maybe. A Landon Roberts, though, like, come on. What are we doing? What are we doing? Why do I have this guy? Like, put it back. Landon Roberts, like, that's wide open. And what are you two doing? This is where communication, where Byron Jones. You have one guy come down, one guy go up. Or heck, why don't you get on him? Get on him. No one has this part. He could run it in at that point. Like, this is just awful play calling. Bro, he's backpedaling. He's backpedaling. Both of these guys are backpedaling. He's like, oh, hey, wait, you need to cover here. Okay, now we have, I believe that's Jalen Phillips. I can't tell because my Wi-Fi sucks. I'm sorry, guys. But we have this guy that's going to be chasing down Herbert if he chooses to run. That's great. We have one part of the field covered. Perfect. Come on. Why are you backpedaling, Cater? Why are we having this is that's Cater Kohu, that's Keon Crossan, that's tight coverage here by Holland, and that's just awful by Roberts. I mean, you can't, but how are you gonna ask a Landon Roberts to cover Mike Williams? Xavier Howard struggling all game to cover him, and you're gonna put Landon Roberts on him? Look, I know it's zone, and you don't expect Mike Williams to run across her. That's not his game. But hey! Ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous. Like, I hate zone coverage. I feel like the only time we should be in zone coverage at all is at the goal line here. Right here. This is within this little 1 yard line. That's where we need to be in zone coverage. Other than that, if it's at 2 yard line, I don't want to see zone coverage. You want to know why? Because of crosser again. Ridiculous, guys. Of course, he catches that for the touchdown. Gets the extra point. But just like, you see this 14 play, 90 yards. It only took 3.5 minutes. But like, 14 plays. That's going to wear down your defense. Here, where is it? Fourth quarter. 17 play. You allowed a 17 play, 79 yard drive with 8.5 minutes while you're down a score. Then you allow them to go and make it a 2-score game. I don't want to hear, oh, they were on the field for 70 plays. That's your own fault. That's your own fault. Their defense, which is down just as many guys as we are right now. Just as many. Look at this. Throughout the game, 5, 8, 8, 5. Like, Look, then we have the little back and forth. Okay, we went 8, they went 8. We went 5, they went 6. We went 6, they went 6. We went 9, they went 14. We went 9, and we only went 33 yards. They did 14 and went 90. And we went 3, and that was pretty much the end of the half. We only had 18 seconds. But they got 6, we got 4. They got 8, we got 6. They got 8, we got 7. Like, it's right there. A play or two within each other through most of the game, except for when they went 17 plays. And we went 9 plays and once again, only 33 yards. The offense really struggled here, guys. We struggled to move the ball. The timing and anticipation of Tua was thrown off all game long. I'll even show you on this final drive here. Where was, let me get an incomplete pass. Incomplete deep right to Tyreek Hill. We finally get a call on this play. We finally get a call, and it's probably one of the worst calls I've seen all game long. Okay, so wait. I'm gonna grab you. Tyreek Hill. Where is he? Oh. See, this is why I don't like this. It just changed the play completely on me. And it was illegal contact, and it didn't change the play. I hate this. I hate this. It's illegal contact because he hit him, and that's not. Once again, it's just not cooperating with me. I'm gonna go into this. This cooperates with me. This cooperates with me nicely. Herbert sailed that pass. No one wants to talk about that though. Because he ended up this drive with a touchdown. A quick throws, getting the little 5-yarders. Look at how soft this entire drive that they were playing. Look at the soft coverage. That was a run play. Just look at this. They ran this exact play earlier, and this was the incompletion right here. Look what he does on this play. He hits the guy that's open. He missed it earlier. It's the same exact play, same exact defense that we played. Earlier in the game, he incompleted it because he went to the check down. This time, he hits the open guy that's downfield. I actually counted that on my tight window throw. I mean, he just has all day long. Actually, no, he didn't. That was once again sidearm that, because if he went over the top, if he had that mechanical release that he has at times, it's not gonna work out. You know. This was this is one of his best calls he had all game, and I hated it. Oh man, the direct snap to Eckler with Josh Kelly back there, and Chubb just bit on it. I mean, you have to though. You can't just let the guy run free. There was a really good pass in this drive. Was it earlier in the drive? Okay, so on this one, this obviously you guys saw the result. where this is where Herbert ran for the first down. Nothing was open. This is actually good coverage by Keon Crossan up until here. Herbert probably could have made that throw. Herbert should have made that throw. But he already committed to running at that point. Duke Riley. What are you doing, bro? What? At that point, you have cheers in the crowd. Like, you got to understand. Something's obviously happening behind you. Zero awareness at all. I'm like, oh, hey, there's a quarterback running right past me for the first down. Just ridiculous, guys. And what is that run defense, bro? Oh my lord. We'll get a better look at on run plays. I like watching it from this angle because you'll be able to see who messed up. Hey, how you doing? Oh, that's a hold. Everybody just got kind of like torn to the side here. Holland missed another tackle. Oh my god. Holland, Holland, you know, you're gonna watch the tape and you're gonna see how many tackles you miss. You probably already know. You probably counted on your fingers. Damn, I missed 1, 2, 3. Like you're going. I know Holland. He's gonna be kicking himself for how many missed tackles he's had. He prides himself on being a hard-hitting safety who can read the field. Gotta be better. That's all it is. It happens. Yeah, Holland had a bad game. It happens. Yeah, that's good run defense there. We didn't let him do anything here. I want to show you guys the long play. There was a long play earlier than that. It was the one where he rolled to the right and hit Mike Williams, I believe. Not after. When was that play? Was that on the touchdown drive? 22 yards, 22 yards. This one. This is the play I wanted to show you. So Jacob and I had a little disagreement on how this play turned out. Or not turned out, came about. I said it was a designed rollout to the right with throwing across your body across the field here. You'll see he says that it was caused because of that. I think it was a designed rollout, just the way that it was, and he just absolutely got crushed there, by the way, and he paid for that one. But Xavier, I mean, that's just a beautiful throw. You can't really throw it better than that, and that's where everybody's like, Tua can't make that throw. Tua, I don't know if Tua can make that throw. I haven't seen him attempt to make that throw. I don't think he can make that throw. I don't. As a Dolphins fan, as a Tua. Like, I'm part of Tuanon. I'm going to be getting a Tuanon shirt for our preview on Friday. I am Tuanon. I am a member of Tuanon. And Tua can't make that throw. I'm sorry. Can't. I don't think he can. Prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong. Roll out to your right. Throw across your body 55 yards downfield on a money dime. It was a little overthrown, but you know what I mean. Like, anyways, guys, you know what? Just because I love you guys, I'm gonna give you guys some good film. I'm gonna give you guys to his last drive. uh, before the game ended when we kicked the field goal. I'm going to give you that. I'm going to break that down for you. Let me see. Is this the first one? I want to give you guys the full drive, play-by-play of that full drive, and I'm going to show you guys why Tua is still the guy we want to count on. So obviously after that illegal contact, he hit Waddle and then he hit Mostert. This is another play. Watch Gesicki. Gesicki's just on those decoy routes, bro. He runs so many decoy routes. It's like he's right here. Ball ain't thrown to him, but he takes the safety away. He creates that little hole. I also want you guys to see something. You guys remember the Dolphins' amoeba defense? They kind of run it, but not as significant as they used to. Where they bring people to the line of scrimmage. You got to recognize as a quarterback who's coming and who's not and adjust your protections. They rushed 4 here. You have a double team here, which this is kind of a hold. Teron Armstead one-on-one. And you got 3 guys just kind of like covering one dude. And then you got a free linebacker into his face. He gets the ball there. Like, he gets it done. But why do we have so many free rushers on Tua? Now, people can blame the offensive line. People can blame coaching. I'm going to blame everything. I'm going to blame even Tua on this. And you want to know why? It's because Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, the guys that aren't mobile, the guys that don't have the biggest arm, the guys that beat the game with their intelligence, not their athletic ability. That is what Tua needs to be in this league. He is more athletic than them, yes, absolutely. But he's not. He's probably a bottom 5 athletic quarterback in the league, and that's okay. We don't need him to be athletic. We don't need him to do the things that other quarterbacks can do that he can't. But we need him to be smarter than those guys. We need him to be able to adjust his protection. We need him to be able to get the ball out quickly. Now he does. Quickly and accurately. He just did that in this play. He just got that ball out quickly, accurately, in first down. But you're not going to survive in the league with how many times he gets hit. Brady, Breeze, they didn't take many hits. They got the ball out quick. They adjusted their protections. They read the defenses better than anyone. They were more accurate than anyone. They had better anticipation than anyone. Same with Peyton Manning. Those 3 are Hall of Famers. Those are the guys that Tua needs to watch their tape, watch what they do. Yeah, like, he's not going to be Patrick Mahomes. He's not going to be Josh Allen. He's not going to run over guys. Now, hey, you know what? He ran for a few yards this drive. We can watch. That was absolutely just... That was a nasty route by Waddle. You guys want to watch that? Oh, that was just soft coverage. Never mind. I thought that was I thought I saw something I didn't. I got both of these guys confused. I'm sorry. They're both wearing orange gloves. Yeah, that was just absolutely broken coverage. Tua finally took advantage of it. I can't really say finally. They finally had broken coverage and Tua took advantage of it. It's more like it. Hurry up offense. You know. This is what I like. This is what I like. Look at this. Look at that. Let's go. Right? That is what you want to see. And if you guys didn't see it, I'll point it out to you. Look right here. Not open. Not open. Not open. He's gonna come open, but he's gonna be switched off from him. But he's gonna take him. He's gonna get physical, get his hands on him. That's illegal contact. But hey, whatever, right? Tua's in trouble here. He steps up, steps through two guys. Now he has all this open field, right? He forces the zone coverage to come off of him and step up. And then he just delivers the ball right here to Sherfield. Could have been a better ball. That's nitpicking. I'm not going to nitpick. But if it hit him in the chest, maybe that's a first down. Just saying. Not going to nitpick, though. He needs to get up faster, and he needs to get to the line faster, though. Sherfield needs to. Get your protection all set. Boom. Just, oh my god. The pocket. His pocket awareness has to be top 5 in the league. The way that he feels in the pocket, it is night and day from what we used to have in Ryan Tannehill. Tannehill has almost no pocket awareness whatsoever. He has good accuracy, he has a good arm. He can make the throws, especially in RPO or play action. But Tua, the man can move around in the pocket. The man is just, he can move around in the pocket better than most people in the league. That was beautiful to watch. Here's where the trouble starts to kick in. Money throw. Sherfield wants a flag. We'll watch here. I'm starting to think it's a little bit more one-sided. Now maybe it's because our guys played soft coverage and didn't really get our hands on them versus their guys getting their hands on our guys. Pause. But you know what? A lot of pass interferences that weren't called. So that was second down. This is third down. I didn't like this. I didn't like this play call. I didn't like this decision by Tua. That's a first down right there. I like how you try to take advantage of the matchup, but you have to understand the situation too. This is him trying to do too much. This is him trying to put the absolute monster on his back that he doesn't need. You just need to get the first down here, bro. Everybody's here at the sticks. There's no one in front of him. No one at all. I'm sorry, you gotta flip your hips and throw that to over here. That's also play design. That's also play design, because so that's also play design, because what should have happened is you need him in front of Tua. You need him in front of Tua. Man, it's just so tough. His progression is over here. He sees that he wants that so badly. It's not a bad ball. It's not a bad ball. We'll watch it from this angle. He held the safety with his eyes. That was a good job. That was actually what I was talking about earlier, guys, where he literally flips his hips and throws an accurate ball. Now, that's an accurate ball. This is the second time, though, on a deep ball that the receiver didn't see the ball. Neither of those guys has any idea where that ball was. Thank you, Jason Sanders, though, for making me have a little bit more confidence in you. All right, guys. But yeah, you kind of got my point now. Went across. This game was really lost in between. Just they were physical with our receivers. We didn't make the proper adjustments. You saw we still were throwing the same things. Guys weren't getting open. Now, don't listen to Colin Cowherd. Bro, the man literally said on his podcast yesterday. First thing I woke up to, someone sent me this. Tua, last 2 weeks under pressure has been pretty bad, hasn't he? No, he hasn't. He hasn't. He hasn't been bad. Tua stays with pressure better than most people in the league. He's used to it. He gets the ball out quick. He moves around in the pocket. There's not really plays to extend. He's not the fastest guy, you know? Like maybe if he was faster, he can have more plays with his legs. But come on, come on. And then going further into it, I mean, I'm not gonna blame it on the refs. The refs by far were awful, god awful. They didn't call any pass interference calls on us whatsoever, or for us, I should say. They didn't. But they were like that from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. So they were consistent. If you're consistent, you gotta now. If they're consistently not calling that, not calling the tug on the shoulder, the pulling of the jersey, the absolute just like, oh, I'm gonna grab you for 7 yards, and then just get there 2 minutes before the ball does. If they're not gonna call that, then you need to make adjustments. You need to keep them honest. You need to get the run game going. Like, we lost this game because we couldn't run the ball. We did. If we were able to run the ball, we would force them to play softer. They were able to get those screens out. If we got a couple of screens that actually worked, we keep them honest. We make them play softer. They made us play softer. We absolutely got destroyed when we play soft. They would absolutely get destroyed if they play soft. But we need to punish them for playing the way that they were. And we weren't. We are one-dimensional at this point. And it's through the pass game. It's only through the pass game. Now, another thing is that if they're going to be that physical with you, you need to give it to... Now, Gesicki's not the most physical guy. He is by far the only guy on this team that I would trust with a 50-50 ball. If you're telling me pick one guy on this team to go and get a 50-50 ball, if it's not Ezukama, who's been inactive all year long, yes, I'm looking at you. Really just pissed off at that. Give me Mike Gesicki. And I would still take Mike Gesicki over Eric Ezukama, by the way. But you gotta be able to just throw that 50-50 ball. Just throw it. He hasn't thrown 50-50 balls to Mike Gesicki. He finally got comfortable with Devontae Parker a little bit last year and threw some 50-50 balls to him. But he didn't really throw a lot. That's not his game. He needs to incorporate it to be able to have it in his game. But yeah. So I hope y'all have a beautiful afternoon. Have a happy Wednesday. If you made it this far in my film breakdown into my venting session, just drop down Denny's in the comments, because your boy made the Denny's bowl. All right. Peace out, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I will see you guys on Friday again for the preview for the Buffalo Bills this weekend.